Hey y'all, welcome back to the King Kane Way. It's me, King Kane. I'm here, I'm back, and I'm here to give you a review over the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 11 Reunion Part 1. So let's just jump right on into it. So at the beginning, we see Andy going around talking to all the ladies backstage. Candy cleared up the finale, basically sticking to her guns, saying that Cynthia had no idea that Kenya was coming to her party. Nene on the phone with Marlo, she seems very, very bothered. And she mentions to Marlo that she's been telling her that Cynthia, Kenya, and Candy are all in an alliance. And basically, Marlo is just feeding into the drama, feeding into the messiness of the entire situation. And it's just like, y'all wait, like, Marlo's gonna be there, and then y'all can just talk about it on the stage. Like, shut up. Nene just seems off. Again, she doesn't really seem like herself. I wish I would have started reviewing this show earlier on, like when it first came on, because I just haven't been feeling Nene this season. Yes, she does get in some okay reads and some really good, sweet, good moments. But overall, her energy was just very, very toxic this season. And I understand, like, you go through things and you act out. But she was just being very, very nasty the entire reunion, and I'll get on that later. Um, Basically, Nene came out last. Very, very stale looking. However, I do like Nene's look. I love the less is more approach. I love her shoes. It's very sexy, classy. The hair has been done over and over and over and over. So there was nothing spectacular about the hair. But overall, I think Nene looks very basic yet sophisticated and cute. Um, I live for the set. I think the set is very, very cute. It was Asian inspired. So everybody had their Asian inspired get up on. I love a theme. I love when people can follow a theme. And I like when people can dress for the theme. And I like when it makes sense. So, a couple of ladies hit it and a couple of ladies did not, in my opinion. So Cynthia, when she was walking to the set, to me, she looked mighty shook. She looked mighty bothered. And I'm just like, Cynthia, what is wrong? What's going on? If it's really what you're saying, why are you moving so nervously? I feel like you need to go out there and say what the fuck you gotta say. And basically, if you have to go there, we need to go there with her. But I just didn't like how you was looking. You was looking very, very scared. So then we see Eva, Portia, Nene, and Candy. They're all on the couch. On the left of Andy, we have Portia first. In the middle, we have Cynthia. And then on the end, we have Eva. And then on the right, we have Nene. And then we have Candy in the middle. And we have Shamari on the end. So they put the newbies on the end where newbies belong. And so, basically, they were just sitting there looking cute, Snapchatting, taking pictures. And I love, 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 love Candy's hair. To me, Candy always gets it at the reunion. She might not get it throughout the season. She's not one of my fashion favorites on the show. However, at the reunions, I think she gets it right. I especially love the reunion when the Sex Dungeon rumor came out and she hopped up and I can't take this. And she did all that. I was like, yes, Candy, hair slicked back, cute jumpsuit. Candy was looking all right. So she always gets it right. I think I give Eva best dressed. I'm not here for Eva. I'll get into that later. But I can definitely give her best dress from the hair, the makeup. It was everything. Cynthia, it's been done before. Portia just looks big and pregnant. But I do like Portia's updo. It's very 90s barbecue. Um, let's see. I like Candy. So maybe Eva, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Candy gets best dressed. Shamari, she's a newbie. She's just coming along. So, yeah. So moving on. They start talking about the baby shower incident and basically Portia saying how Nene doesn't come to anything that she does. And Nene's basically was saying she was in Canada, but everybody was speculating that maybe she was lying, saying that she wasn't in Canada. And I'm just like, Nene, if you weren't were not in Canada, just say that. Because I just feel like if you don't want to go somewhere, you don't want to go somewhere. And you can just say, I'm not in the mood, I don't want to go. And just own that. You know what I'm saying? Nene was doing a lot of backpedaling tonight, and it was weird. She was allegedly partying with Floyd Mayweather. So I'm like, girl, you know you was partying with Floyd with the money team because you're a very rich bitch. And it just seemed like Portia was very, very hurt. But Nene was just very standoffish and not really giving a fuck. Um, and it was just like weird to see because this is little sis. This is little sis. So, you know, if it was real, then come back from that. It was weird. So then we get off into Portia's storyline of her finding love, having a baby. She don't want to lose herself. I love when she said that she found the pot of gold when they brought up the fact that Shamari called her man a leprechaun. So then she showed off her ring. It's 13 carats. It's fabulous. Then she talked about the prenup, how she's going to handle the prenup after the baby is born because it's just a whole different thing that they need to worry about. And then they can start planning the wedding. And so basically, she basically brings up the fact that Dennis's mom is too much in her business, which you can kind of tell the mom just seems very into the business. Based on a few scenes that she was in. But Shamari and Candy give her some really good advice on just being a mom and maintaining the business and things like that. And Andy asked her what would be the other baby name if she doesn't name the baby Portia Jr. And he's so shady. He said Phaedra. And I gagged. I'm like, Andy is so shady. Andy know what to say and when to say it. And it was just so hilarious because, you know, she named her baby Phaedra. Like, that was fucking hilarious, Andy. Loved it. So basically, yeah, Portia's basically hurt. Nene don't check up on her, even though she lives across the corner. Basically, Portia was just getting her together. Like, how you gonna say I'm not supportive when you haven't been to nobody's stuff? And girl, I go to everything. Which Portia, I mean, she had a point. Like, she does go to every function. So, Nene, what are you talking about? You were trying to piggyback off of Portia not going to any of Candy's things because that's their thing. And I think Portia said a mouthful. She hit it on the head. And Nene just basically looked dumb. She made no sense. Then we get into Eva. For me, Eva has just been shady. She's been fake this entire season. What I don't like about Eva and most people is that, you know, people love to throw shade and you like to get on this platform and just really, you know, go for the jugular and say things in your interviews and things like that. And it's just like, girl, where's this energy, you know, face to face? So when somebody addresses the shade, you know, it's always like, oh, really, sunshine? I didn't know, ooh. And I just don't like it. And I'm just like, it's very fake and it's very calculated. And, you know, I could do without Eva. Eva can be gone next season. I think the show will go on. I think the show will be successful. But Eva can definitely go. So then her and Nene are going back and forth, and she's basically like, Nene, you wanted all the attention. Because Nene was like, I don't like that you said that. And she was like, well, you wanted all the attention at my bachelorette party. And Nene's like, girl, I had an issue with somebody else. Like, me and you was cool, chill out. And she was like, something about my wedding, but Nene didn't comment on that. So yeah, that was it. Andy is so messy. Cause he asked her about the Pass the Peach game, and she tried to come for Shamari, talking about her dress was too long. You're just trying to come for Shamari because you feel like she's an easy target, but she came back at your ass and told you like a tree, which you do. It's very poofy, very puffy, but you still wore best dress, but it was very, very poofy, puffy. So it was cute, fun shade that Shamari threw about her outfit. He just had to get that out of Shamari because Eva had kind of cut her off when she was about to say it. Portia said that Yolanda was that bitch. I thought that was funny. Portia brought up the fact that Yolanda was that bitch from CAU with the fat butt. She said that people have came to her and told her that, and that is the truth. So everybody's just like, they don't understand how you didn't know her, bitch. Like, this is supposed to be your friend. This is supposed to be your girl. Well, the mutual friend is like your girl, your homie. So how the fuck do you not know the mutual friend? Which, even though she lying. You know we done made a mutual friend, bitch. That's what I'm saying. I just don't like Eva. And so then the whole colorism thing came up, Eva, your exact words were Shamia is black, BLACK, but not black, BLAQUE with a Q. You were definitely talking about her skin tone. You were trying to come for her skin tone. It came out how you said it, but then you tried to come back and say, no, since she want to be a singer, like, have we ever heard of Shamari wanting to be a singer? Has it ever been a known thing on the show, that Shamari has discussed or anybody has discussed? Once again, here goes Eva throwing shade and cannot own it when somebody addresses her about it. It would be, I would respect Eva a whole lot more had she owned it and be ready to go back and forth about her opinion. But see, you're not that type of bitch. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, you end up looking stupid and, you can just go. So then, like how Candy cleared it up, basically saying no, how it came off to me and other people was that you were saying it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that when I said that was shady, that was me addressing it. I didn't feel like it was a need to go back and forth about the situation, but it was just like, whoa, that was a super shady moment, which, Candy said about Fool. These girls are making some really good, valid points tonight. And, Eva, you look dumb right here. Nene, you look dumb when Portia did it to you. And so, I'm loving it. I'm living for it. So then Candy, they're talking about her opening her businesses. What else is new? That's pretty much all Candy got going, is opening up a new business. The surrogacy thing, she's going to do the transfer soon. So I'm meaning putting the whatever inside the surrogate with the nut and the egg and the this and the that and produce the baby. So they're getting ready to do that. She said it was next week. So the week after they had filmed, they were getting ready to do that. And so her and Andy had a connection because Andy just had a baby through surrogacy. And, it was very sweet to see that. That was a very, very beautiful moment. But then again, nothing really going on with Candy to keep going on about. But Andy did ask Portia, how does she feel about, the dungeon being brought up and Candy making money, woo, woo, woo. And Portia made a joke talking about deserve some kickback. And that's true tea, because you did bring that to the forefront. So you could get your little 25%. That was hilarious. And so, yeah, then again, just talking about Candy's businesses. Woo, 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 woo. Good. So then we get to the meat and butter of the reunion. They bring up a tweet that Nene had tweeted, basically saying that one of her close friends was insecure. And then she had just said in her interview that she felt like the C Hill thing was just a overkill and was just a little insecure. And Cynthia's just like, how am I insecure? Like, I know I'm cute and I know I'm this, I know I'm that, so I know you can be talking about me. And Nene's basically like, well, when I said close friend, that's how you knew I wasn't talking about you. Basically letting Cynthia know, like, bitch, we not cool. I don't fuck with you. Yeah. So, it kind of got a little intense on the stage. I don't know. To me, Nene is just backpedaling because Cynthia's asking you, okay, and the whole stage at this point is asking you, so who was you talking about? Like, and Portia even coming and like, why is it such a big secret? Like, what's the tweet about? And when the blogs had first posted that tweet, I thought that Nene was talking about Tanya because the episode had premiered when Tanya was crying because, she was a little hurt by Nene's comments or whatever. So, it's a lot of backpedaling. Yeah. And I don't know. It just seems weird. So then they talk about the social media beefs, how Nene is basically the #1 Twitter thug. She's always on her thumbs. And then they made the unfollowing comment how it was just too much for the blogs. And it was just so funny how they talked about that because after the reunion, Nene unfollowed everybody but Shamari. And I just thought that was funny that they brought up the fact that unfollowing people just adds fuel to the fire. I don't know, but it's just like, Nene, if you was talking about Cynthia, I need you to own what you said. You know what I'm saying? And then even going back to Eva and Nene when they were going back and forth, and Eva's like, oh, you feel, you just seem raw, like you seem, and Nene's like, girl, I ain't saying nothing to you. It's just like the two backpedalers are going back and forth because Nene, your energy is bad. And then Eva, you ain't trying to own the fact that what you said about her, want everything about her at your bachelorette party and wedding. So it's just, I don't know. I don't know. Nene may need to take a break. And let's bring back Phaedra. You know what I'm saying? And let's just keep it moving. And so I just don't really like the fact how Nene talks about the personal business with her and Greg on social media. I thought that that was tacky. Cynthia and Candy also agreed, and Nene got in her feelings. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about their opinion. I don't care about their opinion. Nose just is plastic. Ugh, I can't. So yeah, Nene was just annoying and, you know, and talking about the the hashtag chill. I just thought that that was coming off a little jealous because you were going through what you're going through. But you can't force that on somebody else, Nene. You're going through what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Deal with it and move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit trying to down Cynthia because she happy. So the reunion concludes with Cynthia and Nene going at it basically over the word friend and what a friend is. And so next week we pick back up on part 2. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching this review. Please leave your comments at the bottom. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, to this video. Follow me on all social media. You know, keep fucking with me. I fuck with you all. Love you all. Bye.